Hello, Chris here. In this 22-part video series, I'm going to show you how to make an animated farm scene like this in Blender. Now that we made all these modules and arranged them in a scene like this, in this video, I'll show you how to change the leaf color of our trees according to your preferences. Then we will make a custom maple tree like this by applying an albedo texture to the leaf and a bark texture to the stem. Let's get started. This is what we got up to last time. If you look closer, we can see that the tree leaves don't have much color. And we can change the leaves color. We go to material preview. We can see the leaf color is looking like this. We can change the color. So in order to do that, select this leaf material, then go to shading tab, change this to rendered mode. So you can see our viewport is slowing down. We can make a render window by pressing Ctrl B in the keyboard, and we can render only the camera like this. This won't render anything outside the camera, as you can see. Now press period key in the numpad to zoom into that window. Press / to isolate that, as this will be much easier to render in real time. As you can see, if we select this one, this is the leaf material, which is material 001. We can change this to leaf 1. We didn't rename it when we made that material. Then we can change the color by adding a hue saturation value node. So Shift plus A, color, hue saturation value, then place it here. Now if we increase the saturation, we can see the color is changing. I'm going to change it to 0.3, which is looking good. Then I'm going to increase the value 0.3. We increase the hue, so you can see it's turning to blue. We decrease the hue, so you can see it's turning to yellow like this. You can make red leaves like this, but I'm going to leave it to a green color, which is like this. So I'm going to change it to 0.55, which is a really good leaf, as you can see. We change this to this only, as you can see, this is the value. Then if we place this, as you can see, our color is improved. Then go to layout mode. As you can see, our color is changed. Since this is the same material, by going to shading tab, we can see / then press period key in the numpad. As you can see, this is a leaf 1 material too. Now if we go to camera view using numpad 0, we can see our green leaf color is improved. Now we can change this leaf color. Select that leaf. As you can see, this is material 003. Change this to leaf 2. Then we can add the same hue saturation value node here. So isolate this by pressing / in the numpad. Shift plus A, color, hue saturation value, place it between this here. Now increase the hue. As you increase the hue, it will change it to yellow color, as you can see here. We decrease it, it will turn to pink. So I'm going to leave it to 0.5. We increase the saturation. As you can see, the red color is improving. It's looking good. I'm going to increase the value a little. So you can see our red color got a lot more red color. I'm going to change it to 1.25. Now it's looking good. If we press / so you can see this leaf material is looking good. Now go to layout mode, go to camera view, go to rendered mode. As you can see, our leaf material is improved. You can change this color to something else, yellow or something, according to your preferences. As you can see, there is a render window like this. So in order to get rid of that, Ctrl Alt and B in the keyboard. This will remove that rendered window. Then go to material preview mode. Now go to file, save. Press numpad 0. I'm going to make another tree and place it here. Select all using a key, press H to hide everything. Shift plus S, cursor to world origin. Now we need to add a new leaf texture in order to model our new leaf. So we need to download one, go to textures.com, type in leaf. I'm going to select this one. As you can see, got a red color like this. I'm going to download this preview image and this one, and this one. So in order to do that, download this preview image, then go here. You can see the name of the texture here. Then download this base color, then the normal map, and the roughness, and the translucency. You can see the name of the texture here. Go to Blender, Shift plus A, images as planes. Then select this preview image. Both images as planes. You need to move this into a new collection. Press M in the keyboard, create a new collection, maple tree. I'm going to change this into a new leaf. So go to front view using them.1. So you can see it's looking like this. We need to rotate this along the x-axis 90 degree. Art rotate x rotator among x-axis 90. Press enter. Then go to top view. Now we need to model this leaf. We need to rotate this here. Art rotate, Z rotate 180 degree. Press enter. I'm going to model this leaf. So you can see here. Shift right click. Shift plus A. Mesh. Plane. Then go to edit mode using tab, yes to scale and scale it like this. I'm going to delete these 3 vertices. Press X in the keyboard, vertices. Only this vertex will remain. G to move and place it here. Now select that one. E to extrude. Proportion editing is turned on, turn it off. Now select these two, F to fill, go to edge selection mode, Alt and left click on this one to select this edge loop, then press F in the keyboard to fill, go to solid mode, you can see this is filled, go to material preview mode, select this edge, E to extrude, extrude it to here, E to extrude, extrude it here, E to extrude, E to extrude it to here, then E to extrude it to here, S to scale and scale it like this. Now we need to hide this. Go to object mode using tab, select this one. You don't need this anymore, so delete. Now we got our leaf, go to top view. Now we need to select this one and apply a material to it. So select this, go to UV editing workspace. We don't apply the material, so go to shading tab, press period key on the number, go to material preview mode, click new, change this to maple leaf. Select this, make sure the add-on node wrangler is enabled in the edit preferences window. The add-ons tab node wrangler is enabled. This is enabled. Close this window. Select the principal BSDF. Control Shift and T in the keyboard. This will open this window. Select the texture and select the albedo texture. Then principled texture setup. This will open the base color as albedo. Now we need to go to UV editing workspace, period key on the number, select all using a key, U in the keyboard, then click unwrap. This will unwrap this leaf like this. Now we need to place this correctly on this leaf. Now we need to maximize this window, S to scale and scale it like this, G to move, place it here, R to rotate, S to scale, G to move and place it to here, then R to rotate and place it accordingly like this, move it to the appropriate place. Now go to shading tab. Now we need to add the translucency texture so that it will look like a leaf. So in order to do that, select this base color, shift D to duplicate and place it here, open button and change the translucency texture, then open image, connect the vector to vector. We need to add a translucent BSDF, shift plus A, shader translucent BSDF, place it here, select the color to color. Then we need to mix these two shaders together. So in order to do that, we need a mix shader. So shift plus A, shader, mix shader, place it here, move it to here, connect the BSDF to the top and translucent BSDF to the bottom, then connect this output to surface. As you can see, our leaf got a translucency to it. Without the translucency, it's looking like this. And with it, it's looking like this. You don't need the normal map or anything since it's not going to be close up. If you want, you can add that, but it's going to take a lot of rendering power and it's not much use. Then go to layout mode, go to top view, G to move it to here, go to edit mode, select all using a key, G to move and move it to here. Then go to object mode using tab. We need to move this into a collection called maple tree. Select this one, press M in the keyboard, keyboard, change it to maple tree. This will move this leaf into the maple tree collection. Go to solid mode. You need to rename this. So select this, press F2 in the keyboard, change it to leaf. This will change it to leaf, as you can see. Now we need to add a tree. So shift plus A, curve, sapling tree generation. Then we need to go to geometry, and I'm going to load a preset, which is Japanese maple tree, and I'm going to reduce this resolution to 2. Then go to branch radius. I'm not going to change any of these settings. I'm going to leaves and change this to show leaves. This will show the leaves in our tree. Then I'm going to change this to duplicate faces. Then change the leaf object to leaf. We can increase the leaf scale to see if something is happening. As you can see, the leaves are added to our tree. Turn off this horizontal leaves option. Now we can change this number to a 20. This will add leaves to our tree. I'm going to change this to 50, as this will add more leaves to our tree. I'm going to leave this as inverse conical, and I'm going to change it to 2, the leaf scale to 2, as this will have big leaves to our tree. Then go to armature and use armature. Go to animation, armature animation, and leaf animation. Now we applied armature to our tree. Now we need to apply a material to this bark. So select this, go to shading tab. As you can see, there is this white material here. I'll show you how to change that. Select this bark. Now we need to select the bark material, as we applied the same material to the trees before. I think this material is the bark material. Change this to material 002. As you can see, it's looking good. I'm going to rename this as bark tree. As you can see, there is this white material. Change it to rendered mode. If you look at it, there is this white rectangle on each base of the leaves. I'm going to create a new material for that. Click new and change it to leaf transparent. And then I'm going here and change this alpha to 0. As you can see, this will make that disappear. Now we need to go to layout mode. We need to place this tree accordingly. Select this one using A key. Now we need to unhide everything. So Alt plus H in the keyboard. This will bring back everything. Now we need to place this in the appropriate position. So we need to select that tree only. So select this one. We need to place it here. So go to top view, G to move, and place it here. We go to camera view. You can see the tree is not showing in here. So G to move, Shift Z to not to move along Z axis, and place it here. Now it's looking good. Now we can scale this tree a little. G to move, Shift Z to not to move along Z axis, and place it here. Go to camera using number 0. Yes to scale, and scale it like this. Now our tree is looking good. Now we need to apply this red material to here. As you can see, this is a little dull. So select that one. Go to shading tab. Press / in the numpad to isolate that one. Now we need to select the leaf object. So in order to do that, go here. We made the leaf in the maple tree collection. So select that leaf. Come out of local view for this. Then select this leaf. Now we need to select both this leaf and that one. So shift to select this and the leaf, then press / in the numpad. So you can see this is the one selected. Select that leaf. Go to base color. We need to add a hue saturation value. So shift plus A, color, hue saturation value node. Add this to here. If we zoom into one of these leaves, we increase the saturation value. As you can see, our leaf is getting redder. We can increase the value a little. If we increase the hue, as you can see, the color is changing. We don't need that. I'm going to leave it as 0.55. Now our leaf got a redder material to it. Now come out using /. Now go to layout mode. So you can see our leaf is looking good now. It's got a different leaf material than that. This got a translucent texture since we applied that. We go to camera view using number 0. Then go to rendered mode. We can see our tree is looking good. We got 4 trees in our scene now. Now that we improved our leaf color like this, I'm going to show you how to improve this background sky image. As you can see, this is a little dull at the moment. So select this one. then go to shading tab, then go to render mode. Isolate this using the forward slash in the numpad, as this is much easier. Then we need to add a hue saturation value node, as this is the material for this one. So shift plus A, color, hue saturation value, and place it here. Now change the saturation to make it look more interesting like this. I'm gonna change it to 1.8. Then we can increase the value to make it more colorful. I am gonna increase it to 3. As now it's looking good. Maybe increase it to 3.2. Saturation to 1.6. Now it's looking good. As you can see, if you go to layout mode, so you can see if you go to camera, we're using numpad 0, background image, got a lot more vibrancy to it. Now you can change the color of any of your objects like this using a hue saturation value node. Now save the file, save. Now that we go to all these modules and arrange them in a scene like this, in the next video I'll show you how to make a still render image and an animation video like this. That's it for this video. If you like this video so far, please give a like to this video in the bottom, and if you're new to this channel and you want to get more videos like this, you can subscribe to this channel using the subscribe button at the bottom, and if you want to get notified while I release new videos, you can press the bell icon below. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.